Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on Decidedly Vanilla with me, Selective Nutella. Heyo! And we are not alone because we are with the one, the only, the Mr. That's your cue. There you go. Mr. BJ!
Hey, it's me, Bjaydubya. Welcome. Thank you very much for having me here today. Now that I'm a new member on the server, but so what of course am I going to do as being the new member on the server, but build something ridiculous, large, and oversized. Like a gold farm.
Well, I'm not sure how the original DV members would welcome the newest of members to the server, but we can start a new tradition right here and now today in this episode where if you were to join Decidedly Vanilla, then you must build a very giant farm that is for everyone, just to show how serious you are about being a member of DV. This is my own opinion. In no way does it reflect the official opinion of Decidedly Vanilla itself. Just want to add that disclaimer.
I thought maybe you were gonna push me off the side or something and say, you are being initiated by death. Fly. But you didn't do that, thank goodness.
No, not right now.
Not yet. We're gonna fall off enough, I think, all by ourselves.
Exactly. So what are we doing up here on the top of the nether, by the way?
So we are going to build a gigantic, amazing golden XP farm with pigment and gold and whatnot. You actually had a better name for it. What was it?
Project Sensational.
Project Sensational. Project Sensational.
Project Sensational.
Project Sensational.
That's wonderful. And in case we fall, we have these ender pearls in our hands. We could do something with them.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I don't know. I heard something about.
God forbid, if we slip and fall, we could just easily squirt to a ladder or squirt to safety, you know?
I think that would be a great idea. I enjoy squirting as much as I possibly can.
When in doubt, squirt to safety.
Squirt to safety.
So, we're going to go ahead and begin working on this massive project that I think everyone else within DV is aware that what we're doing, but Core, who is on at the moment, was kind of like, what are you guys doing? I'm scared to know. So we're going to go ahead, get to work on Project Sensational, and when we bring it back, we're hopefully going to have a little bit of a progress update for you all, or maybe just have like half a ring and then multiple deaths and rage quitting. Who knows?
That's probably going to happen at some point, so.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys in a moment. And a few hours later in real life, it is, well, we have... Oh, jeez, there's a gas behind us. Please don't...
Again? Oh, no. I can't see.
We have the ceiling of the gold farm completed, and then we have the bottom... Yes, you take care of the gas while I commentate. So we also have the bottom layer fully established, so now all we have to do is fill in the top layer and then the middle layer. There are a total of 3 layers if you if you do not count the slabs that are obviously at the very top, hence why I call that the ceiling. But like I said, everybody, it's been a few hours in real lifetime, and it is fairly late for both of us. And considering I am 2 hours in the future from Mr. BJ, you know it's late, especially for me. So I at least thought that I would go ahead, bring it back, and show you guys a little bit of a progress update. And probably if we have an understanding going on right here, it's that if any one of us hops on Sunday the 23rd of October 2016, then we'll just continue to fill in the layers, and then from there wait for the other to then continue, because I'm not the best at redstoning. I sneeze easily. I may blow the dust around. So, I mean, anyways. So, in the next clip, whether Mr. BJ is here with us again or it is just myself, either way, I'm going to be fully recharged because it's going to be a whole new day, and I'm hopefully going to be able to sleep in. So, we'll see you in a moment. If you've never seen what the nether looks like from a bird's eye view, well, here you go. And also, I'd like to take this time to mention that I have the office window closest to my microphone propped open just because it is fairly cool outside, and I thought I would use the nice cool air to kind of not to cool off my room, since it can get a little hot at times having computer and other YouTube tech bits related. But take a gander at this, everyone. Just take a gander and take a look at it, alright? And while you do so, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. I don't normally slurp my coffee, as you may have heard. It's just I did that just to emphasize that I really was taking a sip of my coffee. So, as we begin to ascend this ladder, I want to just take this time to talk to you guys about something. Nothing important. You guys are not in trouble. I'm not in trouble. At least I hope I'm not. But what I just want to talk to you guys about is how massive this project was, alright? The very first clip that Mr. BJ and I recorded together, we did that at about 2200 Eastern Standard Time, or maybe it was even actually midnight Eastern Standard Time. Either way, okay? The way we went about approaching how to begin constructing the layers and such. Oh, my phone is going off. I apologize. And I'm just going to take it all the way up to the top, about right here, actually, not all the way to the top. So we went all the way up, and then we laid about a little platform that you see here that is made up of stone slabs, and then we branched it out all the way back to where you would see this first ring at, this line is at. And then we decided to go ahead and continue to go further until we would begin to establish this line. That way, all we would have to do is fill in the space. And once we completed the roof of these layers, we then did the same thing when it came to creating this line right here and that line over there. But then we had this idea to, well, actually it was my idea entirely, which I don't regret it, but I don't think I would recommend it to anyone who's making a gold farm. And that idea was to actually start from the bottom and work our way up. Now the reason why I would not recommend doing that is because eventually we started to have ghast and even magmas spawn. I thought I saw a magma that I could show you as an example, but no, we started to have gas spawn up here. And if you don't have a fire potion like us, and you are doing this not by yourself but with a few other people, and only one of you has a bow, much like last night where Mr. BJ was the one with the bow, that's kind of odd because usually I have a bow on me, but I don't have it on me. Anywho, oops, I'll go back into theater mode. But so we had to stop laying down the floor for each layer, if that's what you want to call it. That's what we've been calling these things, as layers. So we had to stop a few times when it came to laying down the floor for each layer, and that also cut into the time efficiency, if that's the right terminology to use. So what I'm basically getting at is just trying to give you a little synopsis of what it is that we did, how we went about creating each of these layers along with the roof, and then which way we started working from. Now, if I remember correctly, Mr. BJ did say in our Discord DMs that 2 layers were fully completed, and that one more, this is the layer right here. This layer has to be filled in. So I am going to go ahead, I'm going to begin to fill up this layer, and then once this is completed, I'll bring it back, and then we'll begin laying down the blocks that our redstone components will be laid on. Thank God I have my hostile creatures sound down. Otherwise, this guy who I accidentally stared at would be screaming in my ears. But I just wanted to bring it back because I thought this would be a funny little thing to show you guys that can be a little problematic as well when you're building from the bottom going up. I mean, I'm pretty sure if we were to build, oh, we got more ender pearls, so that way we can use them to squirt around. But if you do build a gold farm, again, I highly, well, not highly, but I would recommend building it from the top down, because then you won't have as many issues to worry about as Mr. BJ and I did. All 3 layers have been fully filled, and now it is a matter of going back down to the roof of the Nether, which I find that saying to be a little odd, but then again, the things you say in Minecraft, am I right? As opposed to also the things you see in Minecraft, like a horse suffocating in wall. There's something you wouldn't see every day, like, let alone saying that. But at this point now, I'm going to go back down to the roof of the Nether. I'm going to gather what redstone components I would need, and then I'm also going to go ahead back into the overworld, just gather some more supplies, because I think at this point now we don't have to worry about running out of any stone blocks, considering we were mainly using that for the layers. But I also would just to be safe, as a safety precaution, gather some more supplies, so then if we were to need anything that we may not have thought of, or we may have forgotten to grab on our way to and from the Nether, then hey, we'll have it this time at our ready to use. Netherrack roasting in an open fire. We're still chilling out in hell. That was a really horrible Christmas song parody. I don't remember which Christmas song that even is. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I've done in between the previous segment and this one. Now, I would like to state this right here now. This is not going to be a tutorial video of any sort, because one, if I were to do that, I'm not sure if the original creator of this monster of a farm would be upset with me or anything for, I guess, somewhat creating content that is of a subject that is his. I don't know the logistics on all that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is not going to be a tutorial in any sort. However, I will do my best to try and show you as much as I can of the building process. So, on the top layer right here, the 3rd layer, is where we're gonna have these glass walls that are a 2x3, and then in between, on the upper half of the block space closest to the layer, I probably could have worded that much better than I did right there, but that's where we're gonna place trapdoors, and apparently that is so Zambo swine people will not spawn here. And then obviously once the farm is fully operational, we're gonna have these trapdoors within the ground open, but just for safety precautions I am going to keep them closed. And also yeah, that's the only reason I can actually come up with. So, moving on now down to the 2nd layer, and everything that we do on each corner section is probably the better word to use. For everything that we do on each section of these rings, layers, whatever you want to call them, we're gonna do sorry about that, on the other 3 sections. Now, going down to the middle layer, we're going to do the same thing that we did on the upper layer down here. However, on this middle layer right here, we are going to be building a little stairwell, and it's in a 2x4 dimension, so that way on this 4th block space right here, we will not be hitting our head. That is what the guy in the video who designed and created this farm said. That's his words, not mine. Just wanna, give credit to where credit is due. And speaking of which, I probably should state the name of the creator, but off the top of my head, I can't remember. But if I remember to, then in the next segment, I'll be sure to properly give credit to who created and designed this monster of a farm. But now moving on to I literally just lost my trail of thought there, and it's pretty obvious. So after I did all of that, then on the 3rd and bottom layer is where we did something similar to the previous 2 layers, the middle and upper one. However, the only difference is that we took glass and encased the back area, so that way nothing can walk in through there. Now, ooh, you kind of just walked up all in my face. Yo, that's rude. So now, what I'm currently doing is I am just, let me make sure this is actually propped closed. Yeah, so that way I can walk over it. So now what I have to do is, starting at the ground from the floor of the bottom layer, I have to go down a total of 20 blocks. Now, what I went ahead and did was to 1 through 9, I used nether brick blocks. Then on the 10th block, just to indicate that it is the 10th block, I used cobblestone. And then I proceeded to go down 9 more blocks using nether brick blocks. And then on the 20th block, I used cobblestone once more, just to indicate that that is the 20th block. Now, actually, now that I think about it, this cobblestone bridge could possibly be removed because it is on the 20th block down where the redstone components will have to be placed, and it's going to be a little tricky, I think, but well, hold on, no, let me go down here because I think Mr. BJ sort of marked down how far down he would have to go, so then he can just pillar out, scaffold out, whatever it's called, whatever he would properly call it. And then, oh yes, he did. So then right down there, he'll just be able to create a little platform, look up here, place down the redstone components, and then along the pathway that he made to trek out here, he'll be able to create the line of redstone and comparators and all the other devices that are needed. I do not know off the top of my head what exactly is needed in terms of the redstone equipment, so hopefully I'll be able to finish this episode with him coming back in and explaining some of the redstone, and if not, then well, that's a little bit of bummer because at this point now this video is already at 16 minutes. Oh boy, I hope I don't go over the 20-minute marker because I would like to have each of these DVLP videos be at most 20 minutes, but if this particular one goes over, then it's for a good cause because it's doing our best to simply and directly show you all how we went about creating this monster of a gold farm that happens to be sensational. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. Benedict Cumberbatch. Rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
There you go. You're pretty good.
All right.
Become an anchorman.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm Ron Burgundy. 3, 2, 1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it is that time where we're going to begin to conclude this episode. But before we go, we're going to have the one, the only, the Mr. BJ give us a quick synopsis of what all this redstone bits and bobs will do. But first, it starts with the flick of a lever. Am I right?
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, go.
The lever has been flicked, so now...
Super exciting. Super exciting. Look, nothing's happening.
Oh, yeah. Not yet, though. Not yet, peeps. The magic is soon to happen. It
takes a minute.
Just wiggle your antennas, grab a beverage and some snacks, and behold the magic that is redstone. That I...
a couple of...
I'm just gonna let you chill up there and everything. This was not part of the script, peeps. This is what's it called? Improvisation type of thing.
There you go. I thought I'd come up here so we could see a little bit of it, and then we got some friendly neighborhood pigmen.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand over here so that way I can get you and the redstone in the shot. Get out of here, fool.
Go,
get
out of here, you screw. Okay.
Have a nice fall.
So the redstone. So we have our little towers here that fall from our massively large 3-ring circus up here. So all the little pigmen, we'll hit them with some snowballs. They'll get mad at us and they'll want to run towards us. And they'll fall down here to these little ice trays.
Hang on.
And then those ice trays, that's where they're gonna die, and they're gonna leave us their little wonderful XP orbs. So I'm gonna work. Let me make sure this one works down here. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. It works. So their little XP orbs will be left there, and then the ice will pull back, and they will shoot across the ice towards the center over here. See that down there?
Yeah.
And you got a little slime down there. You see that thing pop up, and that's going to pop the XP orbs up to the second level. And then they're going to land on the second level, and hopefully it'll pop here in a second. Come on, come on, come on. And then hits those guys. Come on, do it.
Right when we want it to do it, it's not. There we go.
There we go. And then we'll be standing up there on that platform up there, right in the middle. There's a trapdoor. We'll be standing on top of that trapdoor, and they're gonna come up and swarm us right in the face. We're gonna get glow balls in the face.
Sensational.
Sensational.
All right.
So this is the first time we've actually tried this.
All right.
Jeez, almost fell off.
Oh my days! Don't say such things. I got some blocks on. I got some blocks on me, so let me just go ahead. Oh, you know what?
No, we don't want to put. We don't want to put any more here. This is all we need. Because if we put any more up here, I think that's gonna block us. That's why I put them down there.
Oh. All right, I'll remove this. That's just gonna something that we can. All
Yeah,
right.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All
I got
right.
a
So
couple.
which one are you gonna hit?
Oh, we forgot to take that little glass down over there, didn't we? We can zip over and grab that one.
We can do that off
And,
camera.
yeah. Okay.
Peeps, just know once this video is up and everything, the glass and those stone slabs right over yonder, they'll be gone. Trust us.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
remind us
there's
in the comment section, hey, did you remove the glass and the slabs? And we'll probably be like, oh, that's what we forgot to do. And then we'll do it.
I still gotta slab some of the redstone to make sure we don't have pigmen spawning anywhere they shouldn't be spawning. But okay, here we go. But don't. They're angry. Come on.
There we go. And all the doors are open, so I hit the
There they
lights
go.
on my way out.
Oh, I see them dying down there. They're hitting and they're dying.
I
There
see
comes
it.
Some balls. There comes some balls. They're coming again.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh.
One more. Is it?
It's this was a issue that Snocrash mentioned in his video.
Oh, there we go.
They're
Oh,
not getting all the
no.
way up here. That's okay. He said that was a good possibility. So we're just gonna have to lower this down a little bit, I think.
All right,
And
so
we'll be able to get them.
that's not a problem then. It's just a matter of just lowering the level. Oh,
Yep. It did say it was from 1.8 to 1.9. They had to lower it down one, and he was thinking maybe they had to go down a little bit more in 1.10. So this is why we're testing it.
It looks like if I had to give a guess right here on camera with everyone else who's watching, it looks like we would just have to lower it down by. Hey! Oh, you're already there. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm down 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
How does it feel? How does it feel to have balls
It
to the
feels good.
face?
I started with 0, and I'm now at. Wait till I get this. There we go. I'm at 18 now.
Okay.
So it's two batches, and I got 18 already.
Okay, so wait for this one just for another third test. Where are you at now?
Yep. 20. So it's slowing down a little bit. I could see some being stuck down there. So.
Right, and usually what happens is as your levels progress, or well, as your levels go up, the rate in which you gain them begins to slow down. So
Yeah, and I'm also noticing too that the pigmen are they're getting stuck up there.
are they?
There's
Yes, they
there's
are.
quite a few stuck in all of them.
I
So
think
I'm not sure why that is. It's I guess that's
don't
the great
they-
thing about these.
they have their own hitbox now, don't they? Oh, I mean, they've always had hitbox, but aren't they
Yeah.
like didn't the hitboxes change? So in a sense, it's like how you and I cannot stand in the same spot because of our player collusion boxes, whatever it's called.
It might be, and I do. It looks like I'm not quite sure. We'll have to go over there and look at it, but it looks like the trapdoors are on this side instead of the far side. But we'll see.
Oh,
With the access.
the
I
trap
think
doors
you-
are how do I put this? Let me just get some snowballs on my bar now. I want to have some fun with this. The trapdoors that are in the ground, I remember propping them in the correct, well, changing them so they face the right area. So,
Yeah. Well, that's okay. You know, it always takes a couple of tries to get everything right anyway. So.
oh yeah,
But
I
it's
mean,
working.
it's not like we're a spoon and we can nail redstone related stuff on the first attempt, or it's not like we are a fruit of tech and such, and we're able to, like I said with the spoon, be able to nail redstone related stuff on the first try. But
I am down here collecting massive amounts of XP.
although if I were to ever attempt to learn the ways of redstoning, I would love to be like Shishwami.
I think we could do it.
Yeah. Shishwami for all the young peeps out there, or anyone who may not know.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I died.
Back when the magnificent ultimate god of building in Minecraft, Corrales, was active on the Hermitcraft servers, he would call Exuma Shishwami. Just a little fun fact.
Just whammy.
Yeah, Shishwami. Like I would say like a Shamwell, but it ends differently. Shishwami, Shamwell. Anywho, you guys, with Mr. BJ falling to his death and me just standing up here all by myself, that's gonna do it. Yes, that's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. Thank you all ever so much for tuning in, and remember, if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon on top of the nether, which is weird to say. Peace out.